Hey all, back for a little bit more Path of Exile. Before we go, why do I have this armor in here? I think I wanted to use this armor, didn't I? Let's just do a couple things here. I actually changed around, I think, some of my gems when we at the end of it. I'm not sure what I did exactly, but just putting it out there, I might have changed a thing or two. So I'm keeping Lightning Warp because I want to be able to use Lightning Warp. I put Frostball. That's what I got. I put Frostball in um, my boot so that I had that available just to try and show it off because it might be more useful to sort of block stuff, prevent from coming to me. So this armor is actually kind of interesting. Well, basically, I could use this armor to support like zombies and stuff like that if I want to. I could put Raised Zombie here. I suppose I can't do it that way, but in a sense, like I could like try and pump up my. Basically, this is how I could like, use it. So I'll make it all work. Let's see if this will work. Go in here. I'm just gonna look at my zombies. So my zombies have something connected to them. Maybe they can knock back now. Minions have an additional 31% chance to knock back stuff. So now I've got like knockback minions who like knock back things. There's another thing I could do: increase duration. If these are skeletons, what if I've raised skeleton? But if there's like one that lets you raise skeletons, and if I put those skeletons on, I can make them so they last longer. So that's another thing I could do. And this is like the interesting things I can do, like connecting gems. Is something to show off. I'm actually gonna use it like this now. I'm gonna have very zombie and not pack right there. Oh, my nose. Hmm. So there's like something done. Now I've got sweep and glacial hammer still being multi-striking and a bit of damage conversion on them. And I've also got raised zombie with the ability to knock back stuff now. They'll cost a little bit more I think to summon, but big deal. They'll be having knockback on top of them. Reducing totem, anger. I'm gonna test something. We're gonna go. Well, we're gonna go do our quest, but I'm going to cast anger, and I'm gonna see if I can take anger off and put on the decoy totem instead of the thing right there. If I could have anger still on but not have to hotkey it, that'd be kind of interesting. So there's anger cast. Let's change this with. So I still have anger cast even though I've taken it off. And there we go. I've got basically all this stuff lined up and ready to go. Interesting, right? There might actually be some way of doing it. Now I'll note that we're getting to the point where these guys are going to be a little tougher. These guys like Blackguard soldiers and Blackguard elites. So we got like Blackguard Archmages, and then somewhere in mixed here we might find a Blackguard Elite, which are tougher soldiers. Let's raise some knockback zombies to test around. So yeah, they're knocking back a little bit. So there's knockback zombies for you. And there's a big guy. I forgot to sell this stuff, but whatever. So, knockback zombies, interesting. I've also got my frost wall to use. There's a Blackguard Elite, so these guys charge at you. As it says, charges. Compared to like these regular soldiers that don't do anything. They basically look the same though. And that holds them back. You want to be really careful with these archmages, by the way. They cast lightning thorns, and how that works is it's like a support spell that they cast on their friends. So you get to like guys who can like support their friends now. Not sure they're already doing that with necromancers sort of, but now it's like directly they're supporting. Whoa! I think it's that guy right there doing all of that damage. That does a lot of damage, doesn't it? We leveled, which means we're level 34, and I can finally allocate that thingamajiggy. There's my first giant skill point thing I could get if I want to. And you know what? I forgot to... You know what? We're near the waypoint. I'm going to go back. And we're going to go put in a giant flask before I forget about it. I want to have that flask because it's a cool... Or not really cool, but it's just important to upgrade myself as much as possible when I get the chance. Actually, what I should do is I should go check to see the store if they're offering better flasks. So I got this now, and I'll replace Greater Life Flask with Giant Life Flask. And Jeweler's Orb can go in here. So what do you sell? You sell just the weapons. So there's where I can get some weapons if I need to. Now, what are you offering me? You're not giving me a quest. So he doesn't give me a quest, he says hello, blah blah blah. Purchase items. You give me flasks? Yes you do. So I get giant mana flask from this person here and giant life flask. Both are, you know, useful. I want to buy one of this. I actually want to buy two of them, I think. That's only $1,000. That's no good. I don't really care so much for the mana flask, but life, I want to have as much life as possible. Don't think those would be good enough. There's turquoise amulets, that's kind of interesting. There's some rings. I think sometimes this stuff can be enchanted, like the yellow and stuff, but don't actually hold me to that. So that. Right now, 2 giant flasks will be enough to sustain me for a little bit while I push on. Alright, so we're back here. I'm level 34. I'm now caught up to my lowest level character. I wonder if they made it so you level faster or something. Could have done that, I guess. There's an elite. The elite kill my... Kill you. So we're just pushing up, up, up at this point. And I'm actually looking for a specific NPC at this point to fight. He's actually part of the quest where you're basically killing the general of all these guys, the leader that basically orders them around. The military commander. Kind of similar with Act 5, you know, first quest in Diablo 2. Interesting ring. Oh, that's elite. Ah, those aren't good to me. I guess the boss disappeared or something. Only 2 zombies with K. There he is. Gravicus. And he's got his elite guy with him. So the quest is to kill the Gravicus guy. He, I think, is a Templar, like me. There he is right there. He casts Firestorm. I think he does some other stuff like that explosion thing. Alright. So yeah, here it is. Kill General Gravicus. Sever the right hand, basically. Ow! I'm gonna hit you in the face. Now this guy's really, really tough for one reason. He has a huge, huge energy shield. But once you kill through it, he only has so much health. He is defeated.
You chose the road, old friend. God put me at the end of it.
You have slain the general. So that was that part of the quest. I'll leave the town portal at this point. And we'll go talk to Marmosa right away. Just to get my reward and... Well, at this point, I'm just going to make it very clear, even though like the waypoint's right there, I just want to be really, really upfront. I want to have waypoints at this point like all the time. Alright, what can I get here? Penetrate 16% fire resistance. Interesting. Endurance charge melee stun. Gain endurance charge if you stun an enemy with melee damage. Power charge on critical, 50% chance to get power charge on a critical strike. That gives me more damage if I'm at full life. Gain 20% physical damage as extra fire damage. Already got that. Add lightning damage. Adds 1 to 7 lightning damage. I guess that's like, you know, we do a little bit of lightning damage each time I hit people. Weapon element to that. Or I already got that one. Lightning penetration. Penetrate. So a lot of stuff I don't really care about. Let's just pick up this one and have at least one of them. You know, I wonder. Let's screw around with this a little bit. Now I got zombies that have 23% chance of physical damage as additional fire damage. So these guys now inflict fire damage to zombies. Interesting enough, right? Just to show that off. I could also change it so that instead of knockback, they penetrate fire resistance. So they penetrate 6% fire resistance. We'll take this off. This is a cool thing, but not really what I need. Decoy tome will dump you back here. All the interesting things you can do, I'm just like sort of throwing them off at this point. Sweep, Glacial Hammer, multi-strike. I want to put what? I can increase my elemental damage on this. Permanent cooldown convert to fire damage. I could convert some of my Glacial Hammer to fire damage. Multi-strike. Do I still get both of these, I wonder? I'm getting M, but that's just because it has M. I guess even, just because those all of these connected, they all benefit, if there's a support gem port. That's a really good weapon, by the way, just because of all the 4 things like that. I'm thinking more weapon elemental damage, increase elemental damage of weapons. Might be worth it. Actually, let's see if that does anything. I don't see my damage per second increasing, so I don't think it does anything to the weapon. It might change how the glacial strike works, but I'll test that another time. I think we'll go back, to cold to fire. So, now I do a little bit of fire damage with my glacial hammer. So, 50% of physical damage converted to cold damage. And then somewhere in there, cold damage isn't converted to fire damage that I do. I wonder if that works though. Yeah, it does fire damage, so that's what it should be doing. Do you do fire damage? It'd be interesting if we do fire damage to sweep, but I think sweep requires to actually have fire damage on the weapon. This will make sweep a little bit more expensive, but I'm actually more concerned with having more power, so to speak, than anything else. So that's done. The Sprig of Hope. That's the quest there. I guess we'll go looking into doing that quest for now. We're actually getting to the points of the game where I never actually explored it. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen from this point on. We're getting to like unfamiliar territory for me. I know when I played this last, I basically was fighting its piety, but it might have changed a little bit the order how that works, or maybe it's the same and then whatever. Okay, you're dead. Let's pick that up. Pick this up. Their charging ability, by the way, it is a shoot-only ability. But it's a cool charging ability I like too if I'm using shields. Get you. We're going up and up and up and up and up. I really like fighting these guys because, it's just fun to fight humanoid enemies that aren't like paltry guys, bandits. Now over there, that looks like the entrance to the Lunaris Temple. This way leads up to Piety. All the ribbons and other crap, whatever. I'm actually going to skip that area because I think this is a different area that we go to here. I'm just going to explore that area first. I can always go back to focus on Piety in our time. She's like a whole quest within herself. So we'll just keep looking for the exit to the next area that comes after whatever she is. Hybrid Flask, what's that do? This recovers life mana. Kind of cool, but it's only medium. Alright. It's been a long time since I explored this type of area. You notice the high propensity of elites? I think there actually is more elites as you go further into the map. It's like, you know, up here there's like elites galore compared to soldiers, where before it was all mostly soldiers. These guys get tougher too, I think. These archmages. I think before how it's set, they had it so there's all elites in this area, and maybe they changed that because they found them too tough. These guys are blocking, I think. So it's not that I'm missing them, they're just blocking it. Which makes sense. Bunch of defeated ribbons. Let's go this way. I'm just gonna basically I'm mapping out the area. I might have to go to Alaris Temple. Before, parts of the game weren't finished, so maybe that's how I have to go. I have to go through piety. But just in case, I want to make sure there is no other place I could go to that is missing. This looks promising. Hey, there's another place. There's the Imperial Gardens. So here we go. Piety is something I want to, just wait a little bit because she can actually be kind of hard to do. And you'll see why. Piety, I think, is like a ranger. A ranger shadow. Or maybe she's just a shadow. But she's basically an archer who uses magic spells. What are these guys? These are avian whatever. Wretch. And Porcupine Goliath. Are you retching at me? Is that what you're doing? Would make sense. Maybe they're suiciding me. Pick you up. So we're here. Oh, these guys are relentless. Oh, that's what they're doing. They're kind of similar to the corpse-eating demons in Diablo 2's Act 4 and 5, I think. They regurgitate and then they eat the stuff. So that's what these guys are doing. They'll eat their friends and spit them at me. Anyhow, we're here to get the Swig of Hope, which is a fine treasure plume from a tree in a hedge maze next to the Imperial Gardens. So there's actually places past this. And there's a waypoint here that I want to pick up, so we'll find that. I gotta kill these guys before they eat their friends and vomit them back at me. So destroying corpses would actually be a good, beneficial thing to do here. And they run toward corpses that they see, I guess. So he's just, you know, ooh, stuff to vomit at people. Alright, get that going. So I want to keep moving quickly before they have a chance to see bodies and stuff. Oh, that one saw something to eat. Here's where I'm just, you know, start beating him up with the more powerful stuff. I'm using mana a lot more, aren't I? Uh-oh. I think it's also an AoE they're doing too, which should not be, you know, underestimated. Reinforced gloves. These could be useful. Oh, they're greaves. Well, they're still useful. I mean, they've got all those slots. Anything that has like 4 slots like this, you want to check them out, because they might be something you want to, you know, look into. This gives me, you know, it gets some nice stuff, but the thing I'm really liking from this is that increased movement speed and fire resistance. This gives the increased movement speed, but, you know, oh, the increased attack speed is also nice too. So in a sense, you know, perhaps those boots have, you know, better armor and stuff, but it's not matched by what I could get just from being able to kill stuff faster and stuff like that. One of the things, you know, about RPGs, you look at how you can build your character and what makes it stronger. Nothing this way, I don't think. There's the waypoint. So here's the waypoint. Imperial Gardens. They're all dead. Oh, you know what killed me there? Using sweep too much. So there's one, you know, negative thing about sweep. If you keep using it, it'll like that. It'll lock you in and you'll die. I'm finally dying at least. That must be probably good to see. The game's not so easy that even I breeze through it to some point where it's like whatever.
Stay out of the shadows.
To me, these games, no, they shouldn't have hardcore difficulty. They should be made so that you constantly die a lot. Has some difficulty to them. Though at the same time, they shouldn't be so hard that you're dying constantly. Beat you up. Beat you up, beat you up, beat you up, beat you up. So you have extra cold damage, you have life regen, you have spikes on death. You do more damage too, so... He's not something I want, to underestimate.
My mana is spent.
It's getting kind of annoying that my guys just keep dying to spikes. That's a nice, that's the one thing I don't like about minions so much in this. They're kind of expendables. Oh, that's a bad thing too. There you are. Okay, they're all dead. These guys could also be just tougher because I'm going to a difficult area. I might be, be supposed to go the other way, or perhaps they're designed to be tough. So that if you come this way second, they're still going to be a challenge. Oh, that's annoying. What's more annoying is not hitting them at all. These guys do extra fire damage. I actually have so much life that I'm not healing all the way up with a giant life flask. Gotta watch that. I actually prefer evasion characters because you still get these massive, flasks to heal yourself up, but you dodge quite a bit. So there's the hedge maze. That's where we are gonna go after this. I might keep going down this path just to try and find waypoints. Because at this point, this is where I like to find waypoint after waypoint.
My mana is spent.
Let's go to the hedge maze quickly. I'm going to So apparently, I actually probably have the best mana blast at this point. Alright, so here's the hedge maze. I want to just, Oh, we're in the hedge maze for this. So this is actually where I'm supposed to go to find the plume. They're all dead. Oh, we got these spitter guys again. Okay, they're hurting me by spitting stuff on me. This is where this hurts because they have corpses to eat and... There we go, they're all dead. And that guy ate all the corpses, I guess, so... That's a nice thing to know about ice. It actually kills the corpses, so... Even though it's gonna suck, you know, I can't summon zombies, these guys are actually more devastating to me, being able to eat the zombies. And apparently this is a maze. Like, literally, it's a maze. Who would have guessed? I'm running around in a maze. Alright, so... How am I supposed to get through here to where I'm going? There's a bunch of champion-type monsters. Oh. These guys resist frenzy on... Frenzy has damage, so these guys do more damage as they get damaged. And it resists cold, because why not? The only real main thing, though, about resisting cold and fire, as long as these guys, like, aren't resistant to both of them, I'm doing fairly good damage to them because I have my damage spread out. Ow, 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 ow. These guys aren't regenerating, so... Kill these guys, kill this guy, kill that guy.
My mana is spent.
Unspend your mana, please. So everything here is just in cold, more or less, I think. Fast attacks, extra damage. I want to kill this guy quickly. Don't care about those. These would be a type of monster I prefer if they were like loners, but they seem to be coming in packs here. That's a nice thing I guess I liked about Diablo 3 and such. Even though, like, you know, I didn't really like Diablo 2 or 3 and all that, you know, because you're Diablo 3 because of how it, like, didn't really transgress that well versus, like, Diablo 2. I still liked, like, the design where they make, like, you know, this is good that, but still weaken this in their way. They're not, like, you know, super overpowered until like, you get the higher difficulties. Stop running to corpses. Emperor, get back here. 84% chance to hit. And I have a block chance, I guess. Uh-oh. So it just started, spinning like mad at me there. What the? And there's Devourers in here. Uh-oh, I think these guys actually are traveling after me. And worse, they're able to follow, unlike the other guys. The Conqueror Worm, Fire Shot, Resist Cold. Okay, I need to do that. I actually should escape. That'll give me a full heal and, recharge my things for me.
You getting there? Stay out of the shadows.
I think they have some leaks, by the way, where if, you find out, like, sort of cheating, escaping like that, and running away, it doesn't work for you, so you can't just run away. Keep. Hit the wrong thing there. I'm gonna use that, like, re-entry thing to spawn this and just run away a little bit. Doesn't look like they saw me. Or maybe I saw the re-entry thing. Well, they're dead. So that's, a few of the guys out of the way that are being annoying and troublesome. Still got the giant fireworm to deal with, but we'll go after him. Oh, there's the avians down there too. Damn, Raven rushes all that. Yep. Hey, there's a plume down there. I guess these guys were sort of like guarding that, devours and such. They seem to have a place, just popping out like that. And just want to kill as much as possible before. Boink, 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 boink. Kill these damn champions. There's just a bunch of guys here. That's what's making this difficult. Ah, there we go. Oh, let's get up here and try and kill this guy up here. So I'm slow being in this guy's presence. Oh no, you're running over to the other guy, aren't you? There we go, he's down. So he's out of the way. Alright, Whoa! That guy moved, I think. And now I got all these guys. Alright, we got him, so he's out of the way. Don't think I'll use any of this stuff. Alright, well, I should probably start thinking about ending this recording. It's getting late, people need to go to bed. Another unique, or another rare monster. I never really understood the point of calling something a unique monster or a rare monster. I sort of understand the point of like differentiating them, but isn't a rare monster a unique monster? He has like a unique name. He's randomly generated, but he's still, you know, unique. Let's drop this. And we'll just go over here quickly. I'm just going to dump that there. Maybe a little bit of strength will help me as I eat up stuff. Like you. I'm not even sure I'm going the right way at this point because I'm sort of like going through new stuff. Oh, well, down here, finally. Yeah, that makes sense. We have like just a few more guys to fight. Giant life flask, I'll take you. Was the grand. So we bring that to him. Or he'll try and kill me again. So, apparently there's two places to go to from the Imperial Gardens. But we'll have to do it next time. For now, I'm just going to, just madly grab stuff to sell. Make a little money. Or rather, it's wisdom scrolls. Since money doesn't exist in this game. I always like the fact that money doesn't exist in this game. I mean, we're creating a game where like you're competing with stuff, or well, let's just put it this way: money is hard to balance in these RPG games. So having a barter system makes like so much better. I'll sell that. I got a chromatic orb from something. Or what? The short bow, apparently. I have no idea why, but I'm not gonna argue against getting it. It's worth it, right? Getting that. Alright, that's all this stuff to sell. Eventful episode, I guess. We can go over to Faigraves now in the docks. Nice and conveniently, he'll be easily found. There is down there, so... Are you gonna try and kill me again? Alright, are you gonna die? Are you gonna try and kill me? Or what are you gonna do?
Wondrous. Nothing bonds two souls more sadly than murder. For that reason alone, I knew you could be relied upon.
Apparently I can...
For a little amateur diplomacy, a quick squeeze of the plum like so into the decanter. Oh my! Look how it transfers the juice so swiftly from material to spectrum. Effortless. And what an aroma. Death never smelled so sweet. I believe I shall call this fine concoction the Imperial Nightcap. Now, before I get too carried away,
Yes, recompense. I like the idea.
your recompense.
What a slow scrolling thing there. So he gives me... I can get flasks that gives me resistance if I need them, or I can get like these amulets. I'm a strength and intelligence guy, so we'll pick up this amulet.
A toast to swift endings and promising new beginnings. Oh, and you might want to avert your gaze once I have quaffed this diabolical brew. I doubt that my return to solidarity will be a pretty one. Right. As I used to say in the love ends of Trophus.
Bombs up, girls.
Girls.
Is this gonna kill him?
Oh my. Now that's an unusual sensation. Oh dear. Something is amiss. The old flame. It's... No. No.
Oh, is he dead?
No, it's gone out. What am I... What are you? No. You cannot be. I will not...
You dead? Is he dead for good for once? Looks like he's finally dead. Away with him, I guess. Alright, mana regeneration rate, 7 crit increased armor, fire damage, and cold resistance. So this thing gives like my minions a little bit of damage, gives me cold resistance. You know, having my minions be able to have a little bit more movement speed, damage, and increased life, that's kind of cool, but they seem to be dying so quick now that I think I'll actually take this a gate amulet over it. But this is a good amulet. I'm actually going to keep this amulet. I'm going to go back to the Siren encampment and we'll drop into my, you know, stash. Maybe one of my other characters that use minions might want to use it in the near future. Yeah, I'll dump it at number 2. Why not? Actually, I'll dump it right in the middle so I can see it. Make it stand out, not on the edges. I think this concludes our run for today. I managed to kill the general and get the plume to kill Faigraves, because, you know, I'm an asshole, yes. Faigraves is dead. All my quests up to this point are completed, but there's, you know, lots of ways to explore. I can go to the nearest temple from the Ebony Barracks, and that's where I'll find piety. Or I can go to the other 2 places down here. I might go to the Luminous Temple next. And then the Imperial Gardens, I'll go from there to, you know, wherever for those places. I'm not sure if I have to go through the hedge maze to get to those places, but, you know, whatever. I'll explore around as needed, at, you know, for that point. I can use the experience anyways at this point. It'll help me, because it seems like stuff is getting tougher, too. I hope you've enjoyed, and take care.